firing line with William F. Buckley. Perfect 10-year-old boy in tow, huh? I don't like Bo Derek as a mother. A day at the dump.
Mom?
Did I stumble onto the color version of Incubus?
Like an air... What are you building? It's our house. Can't you tell?
Yes, but you haven't finished it.
What did I forget?
What's this room?
That's the center where I go to school.
Oh, he's homeschooled. Well, that explains a few things.
And where I go to sleep, and where you and Daddy sleep.
Apparently speech therapy didn't make it into the future.
What did I...
Well, you left out the room where you're supposed to scrub behind your ears.
Do they need an entire room devoted to that?
Does the computer know everything? I mean, like...
How do those pop-ups target my exact demographic profile?
I haven't the faintest notion. That's just too much for your old mother to understand.
Old? You're not so old.
Kiss ass.
But I'll be 44 next year.
Oh, what? Dang, you're that old?
Not anymore.
What year is it now? I forgot.
Ignorant children of tomorrow. I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray. So is this to advertise products Philco-Ford hasn't even invented yet? Huh. I hope this music doesn't reflect their mission statement. So the filmmakers thought that by 1999 traditional Muslim garb would have caught on in America. Praise be to Allah.
1999 AD.
Oh, 1999 AD. I was all set to make jokes about hieroglyphics in the beginning of the Bronze Age.
Like this, the oldest, strongest natural shape known. Hexagon modules that grow with a family's size and interests.
Sexy.
Michael Shaw, 45, husband, father,
Man
is
about
an
town.
astrophysicist. Several days each week, he commutes to a distant laboratory where he's engaged in the Mars One project, the colonization of the first planet.
In the future, straight men can pull off white slacks.
Western University was botany.
I should have nipped this in the bud.
He is engrossed on this sunny morning in the study of the cellular structure of a new exotic fruit tree. Hopefully, his experiments will produce a giant peach.
His research funded by a generous grant from James.
This is one of the many 21st century devices or appliances that are part of the everyday life of the Shaw family.
It's called a chair. Future Jenga on the shelf over there.
This workbench with its electronic screen enables Michael to call up photographic...
Damn, it is chlamydia.
...fruit trees, from which he began his experiments 3 years ago.
It may be 1999, but that doesn't stop Mike from enjoying this Lalo Schifrin score from the early 1970s.
At that time, he stored the 2 photographic images in the central home computer, which is secretary, librarian, banker, teacher, medical technician,
concubine,
bridge partner, and all-around servant in this house of tomorrow. All pertinent information about this family, its records,
his son's bad grades, porn viewing habits,
is stored in these memory banks, available instantly to every member of the family.
And to the Department of Homeland Security.
Master James Shaw, 8 years
Oh,
old.
no, I refuse to call this airheaded little creep master. It's not going to happen.
Much of his education, however, is carried on in a kind of education center within the home.
Wait, so for school he gets to watch Apollo 13 on a super big flat screen? Spoiled brat.
And so, an era that began 500 years earlier with Copernicus and Galileo ends as the first astronaut takes his first falling step onto the shores of the moon and begins a new...
It's a program into the home computer and fed into teaching machines, which allow him to progress as rapidly as his awakening mind can absorb the audio-visual lessons.
Which, frankly, is not very fast. I think his mistake is to employ the eeny, meeny, miny, mo method for choosing answers. Although in fairness, I might have trouble too if the computer were blaring this atonal music at me during the test. Anton Webern's Piano Suite for Multiple Choice Exams. Flunk? God, computers of the future do not have good bedside manner. Might as well have a recording of John McLaughlin saying, "Wrong!" Screw this. Oh, it's a 24 hours to go. I wanna be sedated.
Personal character can perhaps be exemplified by describing one of his early experiments. According to Aristotle, a body that falls
Is either drunk or just clumsy.
Those that do not fall
Are both
have
sober
no
and
weight.
coordinated.
Since air does not fall, it has no weight.
Learning
Galileo
physics with
decided
Wile
to
E.
examine
Coyote.
this conclusion in his own fashion.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Karen Ann Shaw, 43, wife, mother, part-time homemaker.
And full-time MILF.
Hey, Mom, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. How about lunch?
Make yourself useful, Cupcake.
Okay, 2 minutes and counting. 120, 119.
All right, but you better not show up with a dirty face.
That's actually a bit of a sore spot because last night he came to dinner in blackface.
113.
Metrosexual kids of tomorrow. Inept attempt at the Macarena.
12.
I like how she coordinated her Brady Bunch t-shirt with the industrial green of the kitchen. Lunch. What will we have for lunch? Lunch. What will we have for lunch?
Mike, how about chicken salad? Cheese omelet?
Cheeseburger, some French fries, and a nice cold bottle of beer.
I'll see.
Yeah, it's nice to see guys aren't totally whipped in the future. Although I have a feeling he's about to be computer whipped. Why, the music really heightens the tension.
Mike, cold roast beef?
Okay, be right there.
Oh, no cow beer. Hurry up and invent that. Trip and fall, trip and fall, trip and fall. Let's see. Broil flour for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Skididididididididoo, skidididoo. Oh, it's a 4-cylinder oven. Pistons seem to be in good working order. Fall down, fall down, fall down, fall down. Yum. Herb Halpert's music to cook to in the future.
20, 19, 18.
Freudian couch of tomorrow.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
2, 1.
And luncheon is served.
Yeah, 1 second later, honey, and we would have had some domestic violence of the future.
All part of the instant society of tomorrow, a society rich in leisure and taken for granted comforts. At the turn of the next century, most food will be stored frozen in individual portions.
I've seen the
computer
future,
will
and
keep
it
a
is
running
TV
inventory on all
dinners,
foodstuffs and suggest daily menus based on the nutritional needs of the family.
which they will
When the meal has been
completely
selected,
ignore.
the various portions are fed automatically into the microwave oven for a few seconds of thawing or warming. The house of 1999 will be virtually maintenance-free. The central atmospheric system will maintain
right.
constant year-round
That's why it's
temperatures
2016 and I have
humidity,
bitter arguments with my
bacteria,
girlfriend
pollen, and
every
dust.
day about housework. Jeez.
Clothing of the non-disposable variety
Shake, shake,
will be
shake.
stored in cleaning
Shake,
closets,
shake, shake.
where a chemical
Shake your
vapor
garments.
atmosphere and an
Shake your
ultrasonic
garments.
vibrator will remove dirt particles. Fingertip shopping will
Shopping
be one
for
of the many
fingertips? What?
homemakers' conveniences. This video console will be channeled into the store of her choice.
Well, they
There,
predicted
a
eBay and
camera will scan
Amazon.com.
the
They're not
displayed
doing too
wares,
badly here.
which she will select by push button.
Will she decide to pay extra for second-day shipping? Tune in next week and find out.
Another part of this console is a household monitor screen.
Big
which
Mother is
maintains
watching you.
A watch on critical areas in the house, swimming pool, or yard. What the wife selects on her console will be paid for by the husband at his counterpart console. All bills
She
and
bought another red cape for James. What was she thinking?
A central bank computer will debit the family's account the amount of purchases and credit the department store, for example, informing the family's home computer at the same time.
Yeah, I need a gin and tonic of the future.
Father, at the touch of a button, receives an instantaneous printed copy of his budget, the amount of taxes he owes, the payments left on the car.
Suicide note and last will and testament.
Household records are available on the video screen for immediate reference. Also at his disposal is an electronic correspondence machine, or home post office. which
Dear
allows-
IRS, there's a bomb in your basement set to go off in 1/2 hour.
To maintain these and hundreds of complex electronic circuits, a monitor checks all circuits every few seconds, inserts a backup circuit if and when trouble develops, and alerts the communal service agency for replacement.
All of which makes certain provisions of the Patriot Act far easier to implement.
The Home Energy Center, with its fuel cell, furnishes power, provides absolutely pure water.
Oh, these filmmakers failed to foresee the stupidity of people paying for bottled water.
Too computerized, too cold.
Too damned bad.
The world of tomorrow will be as cold as sunlight tuned through photochromic windows.
My Secret Garden, Chapter 3, Rape Fantasies. Ooh, rip the kid's mask off, like in that underwater fight scene in
Will be as
Thunderball.
wide
Yeah,
as the
get
ocean,
him, get him,
which
get him
will
out of this
provide
film!
Not only recreation for the adventurous, but an increasing variety of hydra-cultured
Aw, man.
exotic fresh foodstuffs.
Dad leaves his scuba mask on as a fashion
Tomorrow
statement.
will be as happy as music.
Hey, Chopin, what's up?
Oh, playing a song?
Ah, what's it called?
Random 12-tone idiocy, Opus 1.
Baker. How about playing the song we learned yesterday?
Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's augment this a bit, shall we?
Okay.
Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, no. What did I do to deserve this? So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? And they're acting real goofy, and the song's really random, and the kid has a stupid bowl cut, and it's 1999. Oh, rescue me. Oh, to hell with it. Oh.
Yes, life will be richer, easier, healthier, as space-age dreams come true. As part of his everyday regime, Michael Shore enters this home health center.
I need a vacation for my space-age dreams come true.
A kind of medical couch. His weight, temperature, pulse
I guess it beats waiting for an hour in the office of some arrogant doctor.
are routinely recorded. At the same time, his body is scanned for any isolated temperature pockets that signal oncoming disease or a localized infection.
Such as the clap.
At the end of the examination period, the computer calculates the amount of exercise necessary to balance Mike's food intake and maintain proper muscle tone.
He must be exhausted from ordering his wife around.
Exercise requirements. 8 1/2 minutes bicycle. 6 minutes programmed calisthenics.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, this thing can make a mistake, you know.
Clearly this kid hasn't used Windows yet.
Your weight increase over 30 days. 1.1 kilograms.
You flunked the weight test. Refer to Weight Watchers lecture number 247.
6 minutes programmed calisthenics. Confirm, please. Confirm, please.
I think we can guess what activity young James is training for over there. Row, row, row your boat gently. Come on, sing, goddammit! Why aren't you singing?
Any important physical changes to a central community
I
medical
want my
center,
mother.
where Mike's personal physician will be alerted for further diagnosis.
What?
At conclusion of the exercise period, the pertinent data
Oh, bowling
are
pin
again
reps.
recorded
Those
for
are great for the
comparison with
deltoids.
pre-exercise measurements. The
Heart
results are
failure
again
imminent.
forwarded to the
5
community
minutes to
medical center
myocardial
for further
infarction.
study if necessary. If the computerized life occasionally extracts its pound of flesh, it holds out some interesting rewards.
Like really advanced sex toys.
Hi, Fred. How's the old golf game?
Don't ask.
I just did ask, and I can't take it back. I'm sorry.
Oh, how about some golf at Pebble Beach Saturday afternoon?
Great. Anything to get out of here.
All right, hold on a minute.
I think my dentist has that same lamp in his office.
I don't know. The coast looks a little doubtful. There's a low moving in. Let me check Mexico City.
Yep, still corrupt and poverty-stricken.
Yeah, looks great. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll meet at the El Centro about noon, have some lunch, and then we'll tee off.
Great.
What's with the wink? Is golf and lunch their code for an amorous rendezvous?
And I'm a little rusty, and I know that you've probably been playing every day, right?
Well, you don't think I've been working?
In a virtually dirt-free environment, Karen Shaw, several hours a week, gets her hands very dirty.
She launders money for the mafia.
She's a skilled potter. Her work decorates their home.
Decorates is a generous word.
During her career years, she was a teacher of fine arts.
Before family life crushed her dreams of autonomy and personal fulfillment.
Because the household demands on her time have been greatly diminished. In the same way, Jamie, though he has a rigorous lesson schedule, is already taking advantage of his electronic world.
Right, so the kid who's flunking basic science and can't remember what year it is tackling chess. Oh, Jamie, the Tarkovsky gambit only works in checkers, you goof. Nice pair of oranges, Karen.
Who's your worthy opponent?
The computer. You know I don't have any friends.
He's a little loose with his fish are used in the world games.
Your dad will be home soon. Why don't you wait and play him live?
Okay?
Hey, Mom, what year is it again?
Well, I've got things to do in the kitchen.
I think I'll help you. What you doing with the oranges?
God, he's
I'm fixing
dim.
dinner.
Wait,
The old-fashioned way.
We're earning it.
what you got stuff?
Well, we're having duckling a la orange, my love.
That's pretty fancy.
Actually, it's French for duck
The
burgers.
Shaws are giving a party. It cost you 25,000 feet.
How are things in Paris, Pete? Family settled down okay?
Yeah, Marge loves it, and the kids are parley-vooing like neighbors.
Parlez-vous this, Philco-Ford.
How's the fishing in the Philippines?
Geographic one-upsmanship. Smug yuppie parties of tomorrow.
I happened to catch a live performance of a great, sensational new singer from Puerto Rico the other night. Would you like to see him? Love it, yeah. Hey, everybody. Recorded a great new singer down San Juan Way the other night. Would you like to see him?
Sure, that'll show that we're hip and multicultural. Is he going to play the video or mix the sound for it? Don't cry for me, Argentina. When the black guy has no rhythm, you know it's a white party.
Cuéntala tus amores bien, mi vida. Corónala de flores, que es cosa mía. Chinita que sí. Ay, te dame tu amor.
I wouldn't have pegged him as a castrato. Look out, he's channeling Maria Callas.
Ay, que vente conmigo, chinita, donde viva yo.
Val Kilmer as Puerto Rican Elvis. Oh, it was just so authentically Puerto Rican.
Mike, would you make me a dupe of that? I'd like to show it to some friends of ours who spend a lot of time down there.
Sure, well, I guess you want it in 3D, huh?
Yeah, we finally made the switch.
So, I guess this short is about to end abruptly.
Yeah,
What?
But what? What's next?